Good afternoon and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for October the 13th, 2025. And I hope you don't mind that I moved you down here, Taz.
Hey, Mom.
Hey. So I'm trying to get everything set up here so you guys might notice this is not Star Trek Online. The Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown demo came out today, and thank you, Taz, for letting me know about this.
You're welcome.
So I went ahead and set up, I hope, video. I'm going to see if this is actually working, so give me a second here. Woo! This is actually working. I just have to wake up chat here, so bear with me for just a moment. All right. I forgot a few things, so I was kind of racing to get this all done. Zez says, oh, your wife's game has a demo. Give us a link and we can put that on our next game that we play, because that would be fun. You've been talking about that for a while. So anyway, like I was saying, Taz let me know that this was out there, but you know what? That doesn't look quite right, does it? I think we're losing a little of it. Let me see if we can shrink that down a little bit. Oh. That's interesting. Hang on. Let's do that one there. Voyager music. Yep, I'll go down there. There we go. have to come back to that Zez. Hopefully I won't forget it. All right, can we see this whole screen right now?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so hopefully... No, I'm not answering the phone, gosh darn it. All right, so let's see. I'm going to start this all over with new game here. So before we do anything else, I want to make sure you guys can hear this. Are you moving that mouse? Somebody's moving a mouse on my screen. Hang on here. Somebody's moving a mouse on my screen or a cursor on my screen. Let's go. Take those two off. Yes, I do want to save those. Thank you so much for asking. And let's see if this actually makes sounds. I'm not hearing the music, which is interesting. Hi, Ho-Hell. So why is there a mouse moving on my screen? Or a cursor moving around my screen? Hang on. Is that just lag?
It's just lag.
It's just lag. Yeah, but I turned off the cursor. So hang on a second. We're going to do one thing here. All right, let's see if that makes my life any easier. All right. So I had the screen open twice. One to get the music. Chosen, what should my custom ship's registry be? Oh, I have no idea, Chosen. You can post on Discord. Yes, if you would like to post that in the lounge, that would be the best. Oh, no, better yet, put it in self-promotion. The more people look at the lounge. If you want to have a lot of people look at it, if you want it in with a lot of people, put it in the lounge. If you want to have a lot of people, put it in the lounge and in self-promotion, and go for it. Get everybody to enjoy it. No, the mouse is not moving anymore. You can't see the mouse. Tech support's still locked in. Or the hackers want to play. Yeah, no. Nobody wants to hack this. Okay, so I'm playing this on the wrong screen, so just bear with me. Why is that happening? Oh, I know why that's happening. There we go. That's why I was having some issues. But it still should not have this thing here. Let's look at properties. Okay. It's not being happy about that. Let's see if I can add that. No, I'm not going to mess with that today. So there is some sound, but there's not a lot of sound. So I'm going to start a new game up here. Here we go. Do you guys need me to read this out? Today, we embark on a mission to locate a Maquis vessel that has disappeared in the Badlands. Starfleet intelligence believes these terrorists have acquired dangerous new technology. My chief of security, Tuvok, is undercover aboard that ship. I haven't received communication from him in over a week. The Badlands are treacherous. I can only hope he's safe. In the meantime, I have a starship to prepare for launch and a crew to assemble. Speaking of which, our final 2 crew members have just arrived, Eternal Ensign Harry Kim and Tom Paris. It seems I have a few introductions to make. You two says, have a great night. Janeway says, gentlemen, welcome to the Voyager. So I'm still learning the mechanics here, bear with me. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy, and you will never be promoted. Ready for your first deep space assignment? Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer. former Maquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Maquis vessel. Tom. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly the title befitting my talents. I'm the best darn pilot in this sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire, ensign. The Maquis. Wow, I've heard a lot of stories about them. Relax. I was with the Maquis only for a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Prison? Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Oh, hell, says Tom Paris, father of our salamander children. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. The visuals are very nice. The Badlands, a treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Janeway observes the swirling chaos from the view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. Scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? I wasn't exactly Maquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetrion beam scanning us, and a displacement wave heading toward us. A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges toward the Voyager, its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyze the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Red alert. Helm evasive maneuvers. No effect. The wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. Sound effects by me. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? Janeway. Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. The transporters are offline and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay. Doctor, I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Darn! Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core's gone to gray mode. We're on reserves. Barely. Articus, can you hear the sound effects, or are you just hearing me? Because I don't know if the sound's coming across. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online. Now! So I've been reading through this, and I'm going to say the tutorial is not great, which is why Taz is here, because Taz figures out things a lot faster than I do. However, where you're supposed to go, fortunately, has got these nice big orange questioning marks. However, when I first came into it, this is what I saw, and I could not figure out that it was telling me to do something. So there is a scroll in, scroll out, and AWSD for motion or movement. So anyway, we're going to come up here. It will only let you do things you can do. You couldn't, for example, upgrade this. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. Oh, Hell says, turn around now and skip the caretaker's beam BS. After the time stream creating a paradox, Section 31 can take care of it. Hi, Lexers. What is that thing? Where are we? If our sensors are working, we just jumped over 70,000 light years. into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. So there is an option to go from ship to system, and later on we'll have sector as well. We're up here, and movement and scanning are pretty straightforward. So to scan, you can go on and scan down in the lower corner where it says scan. I know that's really clever of them. Or you can click on it and it'll give you the option to scan. Or you can hold down the key. Let's see, we're going to go over there. Oh, don't I want to go over there? I do want to go over there. Oh, I've been there?
Remember, Mom, you have to keep the button pressed.
Thank you. Yes. You have to keep the button pressed. Nope, it still doesn't like me. All right, we're going to go over here then. Scanning it.
So it's telling you to scan. So
I
you
did
have to
scan it.
Scan before you.
Scanning it's right hold, right?
It probably wants you to scan the entire system before you do anything else.
Okay, fine. So, now we can get deuterium. Thank you, Tom. There we go. Well, thank you for stopping in, Lexers. Let's see, we can go for efficient, but safer but less efficient, or more efficient, but always with risk. Yeah.
Just remember in the beginning you have limited storage, so it will benefit you more to take the easier option.
Yeah. You're no fun, Taz. That one's got deuterium, so let's go over there. Maybe it's got deuterium. Sometimes we don't have options yet. Okay. Captain, we can now deactivate gray mode, which took me a while to figure this one out. Right. Woo! Our energy levels are returning to normal, Captain. Good. Now, what about this thing? This array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners detected a Maquis vessel next to it. So we get the options of hailing them or scanning for life signs. Totally up to you.
We should ask chat.
Yep, we will. Going forward, you guys get to decide. We're going to scan for life signs, Ensign. There's no one on board, Captain. Well, should we scan the array or should we scan the array? What about the array? It seems our sensors can't penetrate it. Well, that was a good use of time. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Mr. Paris, get us to a uranium deposit. We'll need it to repair the transporter room. And as we discovered while I was playing through this earlier, yeah, you can go and visit everything early. So there, yeah. Duranium! Let's go there. Woo! Oh, hell says blow it up. Yeah, really. It would make for a short game, though. Leave the storage alone and focus on salvaging. Yeah, we'll have to do that because it's our only option. Yeah, we get a little bit of duranium. We now have all the duranium we need. Oh, we're good. So just to let you know, there is some lag going on with this. This is just the demo. So repairs take time. And this number up here at the top, the 21, that's how many cycles there is. Yeah. Oh, this was ready, though. Yay! Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Paris, set course for the array. It's time we got some answers. So the array is this one? Yes, there we go. So that's holding it down the left side of the mouse.
Mhm.
The visuals are really nice. Ensign Kim and Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. Because this is your first day on the ship, you two are the ones we can afford to risk. Nope, I'm still not answering the phone. All right, you do get to pick your away team. Not that we've got a lot of choices at the moment. So in this one, we're looking for the recommended traits over here of pilot and quick-witted. And you can see Harry is considered to be quick-witted and Tom is considered to be a pilot. They both have different skills available at different levels. Big surprise there. We don't know how to go this way. Decide on an approach and select the hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. If the skill is lower than the requirement, the success chance is displayed. Captain, we seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place is eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions on what to do next? So we have two options. Look for any footprints or special noises, and here obviously Tom's got the advantage, or scan for any life signs or strange enemy signatures, and that's a Harry thing. So, are we going to go Tom or Harry? And just to let you know, if we choose Tom, pretty good success rate. If we choose Harry, a little bit better success rate. Cast your vote now. I wish I wrote down who we did last time through. And nobody's voting. Taz, who do you think should go?
Let's go for Harry Kim.
Okay, we're going to go for Harry Kim. Turning down the special noises. So, are you guys getting audio on this? Because if you are, I can turn that down. Let's go over there. Let's do that. Let's see if we are getting noise through there. Well, that's interesting. Oh, you only hear me? Cool. Let's make sure. Oh, no, it's got it cranked up there. I'm going to turn that down just in case it does bleed through. All right. Let's get back to there. You said we're going to try Harry, right?
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Harry and Tom use their tricorders to scan for life signs and detect a strange energy spike emanating from a nearby area. Following the readings, they navigate through the corn and find a farm with people working the fields. An old man sits on the porch of a nearby farmhouse, strumming a banjo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so there is fatigue. So that goes back a little bit to old Stowe back in the day, when people would get tired and you kind of have to let them rest before you could go on. So hell, are you not hearing Taz when he talks? Taz, can you talk?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm here. I'm just really quiet. I'm just...
No, I didn't know if he
That's
can't
the
hear you
headphone
because this is a different setup than I usually use.
Yeah, okay.
So if they can't, it's on me. Captain, this old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. How should we approach him? Demand to know what is going on! Exclamation point. Try to read his body language for any clues. Argue with facts that this can't be a farm on Earth and you want to know what's going on. Okay, thank you, Hohel. Let's see, so if we have Tom demand to know what's going on, it's an okay result. If we do the try to read his body language for clue, very good result. And arguing with the facts, meh result. But I will go with you. Demand. Okay, we have a demand to know what's going on. Thank you, Zez. Let's see what happens here. Harry and Tom step forward, squaring their shoulders and demanding answers. The old man seems more amused than intimidated, chuckling to himself and shaking his head. He is confused why Harry and Tom are early, as it is not yet their turn. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cobs. Hi, Cliff. Cliff says, hello, I'm the Twitch Cybernetic Logic Intelligence Follower Facility, Cliff for short. What is the nature of the technical emergency? Nice, Cliff. So, surprisingly, that worked well enough. Okay, we can select more than one hero for a challenge if they possess the required skill. The old man isn't much help. We'll try to find the Maquis ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. The tricorder readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. So we have investigate the barn wall for a hidden door. About 50-50 chance. Try to analyze what these energy readings could be. Let's call it 75%. And sharing the damage here, try to find a way to break out of the illusion of the wall. So that's both these guys. Which, amazingly, why does it go that way? That looks mostly green, but the other ones, when we choose them, are green the other way. So very interesting. Anyway, which way? Break the illusion. Okay. We're going to break the illusion. Ooh, we done good. 35 out of 30. Harry and Tom try to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air. But before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn is an illusion, the back wall dissolving to show a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and a half-Klingon woman, lie on surgical tables. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that have large influence on how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. These people must be the missing Maquis. They're being held here, Captain. We must get them out of here. So Tom says, wake up the tattooed man, and Harry says, wake up Lana. And just to let you know, Tom is pretty good chance of succeeding. Harry's is slightly less successful at succeeding, but
both of them have a 100% success chance, but
yeah, they're both good. So the
yellow field means critical success, so this one has a higher chance of getting the higher reward.
And I don't remember what the little blue thing is. What is that? That's not morale, is it?
No, that's the duraluminum. Was it that?
I think that's it's not deuterium. This is duranium, is this little boxy one. That might be the deuterium.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a Klingon awake. Okay. That is a fine choice. Zez and Hohel agree on this one. Your choice has consequences. Harry sprints towards the half-Klingon woman, hoping to rouse her. As he reaches her, the old man stops him, a look of concern on his face. Before Harry can react, a blinding white light fills the room, and everything goes blank.
But it was a critical success.
It was a critical success. We got an extra 150, whatever the heck we got. Experience.
Aha.
So I guess that's XP up there.
Yep.
Okay. Today is a good day to die. Waking up a half-awake Klingon? Yeah. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Harry Kim unexpectedly materializes behind her. What happened on the array? Whoa, I'm back on Voyager? Harry's grasp of the obvious is amazing. What happened over there, Mr. Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours. Hours? But we're just there, right, Tom? Tom? Seems like he's still on the array. I hope you have a hidden piloting talent because we're short. Captain, we're being hailed by the Maquis. Hi, Rachel. Starfleet. I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. Ram us? You barely know us. No, one of our own is also missing. It would make sense to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? We're beaming over. So B'Elanna went back to the Maquis ship, and Harry went back to the Voyager. Is that correct? And now B'Elanna's coming over to the Voyager. So I think I got that right. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of the Maquis crew is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary, I gotta say that word right, as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Tuvok. Likewise, Captain. Miss Torres, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate the Maquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. Good evening. Oh, it's Abda. Hi, Abda. How you doing? For whatever reason, your name came up in navy blue on a black background. Very hard to see. But I'm glad you're here. Tuvok, that is unsurprising. I assure you, I performed my Maquis duties to the highest standards. Patak. You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Pearce and your commander back. His name is Chakotay, and we can't get back in that. We can't get back in that easy. They're sealed and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Captain, the ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality first to gain access to the engineering office. So we'll start here. Ooh, really difficult. Turn it on. Yay! Life support restored on Deck 5, Captain. Engineering office is now accessible. And of course, it's a mess. We'll have to fix it up before we can even use it. Of course. So this is going to take a little bit. Repairs in progress. So when the repairs and things are going on and you have time to kill, until completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and duranium. So as Taz was telling me, this is an optimum time to be able to go out here and do some hunting around.
Yes. The icons above the planets indicate what resources you can collect.
Right, so that's duranium. Let's see what else we've got. Come on, let me see my map better. There we go. Okay.
You can navigate with WASD.
Thank you. Ah, that's so much better. So here we've got potential for deuterium. So we'll head over there. And once the project's done, it'll let you know. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure the crew's food supply, maintaining their physical endurance. This requires reactivating life support in that section first. Life support restored on Deck 2, Captain. Access to the mess hall is now possible. However, it has sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. Go have a good night, says. Repairs in progress. Until completion, we should address crew accommodation. Ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. Oh! While waiting for our teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. Well, we're still on our way to that other place, so let's go over there. And the mess hall is done. Mess hall repairs are completed, Captain. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. Indeed it would. So, do you want premium or emergency rations? Emergency rations deplete morale a lot. And premium replicator rations, yummy, yummy. Plus 10 morale. What's our preference? MREs or good food? Premium, excellent choice. Replicator rations are now issued to the crew, Captain. So what do we have next? So we're waiting on the ruined room, which we've got a little bit more time left here.
If there is only one assigned crew, you can assign another crew to start repairing one of the other damaged rooms.
Well, we don't have life support on this level, so we're going to have to stick up here.
But you have life support on level 6.
Really? That's level 5.
Okay.
So there's life support there. We've got life support on 2 and 5. So do we have any rooms? There's a ruined room over here. Oh, there's one. Should we start this one up? We need the doctor. I promise, oh hell, we'll get to the doctor. Keep exploring the system while repairs in progress. Wait until the ruined room is cleared. So should we go ahead and start one, Taz?
Yeah. One cycle left, so just click the white... Well, yeah, go.
Okay. All right, and let's see, system. Oh, and the ruined room is done. Maybe we should rebuild some crew quarters now. It'll do wonders for morale. True that. Okay, so there's like 2 sections in each room. Taz was recommending, when possible, to make crew quarters the rooms that have got 3 sections in them. Is that correct, Taz?
Yeah, if you manage to connect 2 3-section rooms, you get 3 crew quarters into one room. If you do it while they are separated, you only get 1 into a 3 rooms because no room is the size of 1 tile. So for maximum efficiency with your tiles, try and clear debris in 3 and 3 tiles.
Okay, in this case, because this is going to be a 2 and a 3, it doesn't gain us anything, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and build us a room. So we're going to do crew.
So the first one can be crew, and the second one can be storage, because storage needs 3.
Okay.
And that will fill out the first 2 ones pretty nifty.
We are missing resources to do this. For emergency quarters,
You
we
need to go and find more uranium.
I have to go find more work.
There you go.
Oh, no more dogpiling it with the crew in the cargo bay anymore. That's because the cargo bay hasn't been fixed yet. Oh hell, we're gonna get there. Let's see. While we're here, let's see what's down here. That's deuterium. You know, you're gonna use a lot of deuterium.
Just remember you're full.
Why am I full of
Deuterium?
deuterium?
You can see it counting down now. You're at 889 of 1000. It's
Okay.
blue. So you do a deuterium pickup, and then you do a duraluminium pickup, and then you do a deuterium, and you will keep topping them without losing that much.
We'll leave that one for the moment. What's this one? This is more deuterium, potentially. That's duranium. Let's go over to duranium land.
Yeah.
Because we are low on duranium. We only have 14. We do need that. And there's our ruined room. All done. Citalia, you do know GK is on the mandatory list next week. Alright, so let's get back over here and let's build a room. There we go. Yeah, we're going to... Yeah. Okay, so that's going to go take a while. In the meantime, can we fix sick bay, Taz?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. We need more geranium.
Yeah, okay.
Sigh. Oh, we're on our way to geranium land. Oh. Fine. Fine. No, we appreciate that. Did we get geranium here? Oh, excuse me, we have a call. From the caretaker. Yes, Tuvix is in the game, though I haven't seen him yet. This is just the demo playthrough. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. It's the old man with the banjo. But his form is entirely different compared to how he appeared on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people? Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. So we have some options here. Janeway can appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. Janeway can try to intimidate him. Give them back. B'Elanna can she can talk. And the sensor arrays can scan the array for Tom and Chakotay. What is your choice there, folks? No, oh hell, don't worry. The vote to 86 Neelix is going to come up, in my opinion. Better. I love Ethan Phillips, but Neelix is... Ugh! So what are we going to do? Threaten the caretaker with with gravity kills. That would be try to intimidate them. I'll make you play gravity kills. Okay, we're going to try intimidating him. We won't leave without them. Return our crew or face the consequences. You are adrift, lost in a struggle you cannot comprehend. And I have no time for this. There just isn't enough time. Time? Time. We don't have time to be worried about time. Sorry. Time for what? Time for tequila. No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. You're used to talking it out back home, but out here, next time, let me do the talking. Your methods might have worked against the Cardassians, but this is a different kind of adversary. Captain, Commander, I fail to see how this spirited debate will help us locate our missing crew members. Perhaps a more logical approach would be beneficial? You're right, Tuvok. Seems the Delta Quadrant is getting to our heads. What do you suggest? I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses toward the fifth planet of the neighboring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Miss Torres? We're stuck with each other, Janeway. We work together and go our separate ways. Fine. Helm, set course for the fifth planet of the neighboring system. Let's find our people. Set a course for the fifth planet in the neighboring system, maximum warp. So now we get a third little map cue down here, which is for sectors. You can mess it around any way you want to. Why does that have a Federation logo on it?
That's where they want you to go.
Oh, well, that's easy. There you go. Left mouse click and hold it. Fifth planet, Zeta Alpha 5. Alpha 5. Of course, Cliff. Oops, let's get that one. Yeah, we got it over there. Okay, now what? We go to System. And let's see what's going on the ship. Anything going on the ship?
No, you need to click there.
I was going to see if we could get anything else fixed in the meantime while we're doing this. Can we fix that? Nope. We still need more duranium.
Yeah.
Dag nabbit. Let's see. Clear more ruined rooms and build emergency quarters. That's a spatial anomaly. But it's close. Let's go see what's over there. Scan the anomaly from a safe distance. Well, we don't have an option. Satalia said, oh, look, did you see 2 more STO ships are now canon? 2 Klingon designs are going to be in Academy. Yes, I heard about that. Kel had it in, I think, his Facebook recently, which was way cool. Just totally cool. We land on the planet and we're greeted with Kurland here. That would be fine. Duranium. We need duranium. Let's go get some duranium.
Yay!
Yay. Collect any easily accessible resources. Guaranteed 32. Use tractor beam to try to clump up debris for easier collection. Max 50, but only a 50% chance of it. So I'm going to go with the sure thing. Clip adds, we're going to need a bigger screwdriver. Yeah. Let's see what we got up here. That's deuterium.
Develop 2 rooms now.
Say that again? Oh, we can develop some rooms now? Thank you.
Yeah, you have enough for 2.
Thank you. Let's see, let's fix this one. Yes, we do, don't we? And let's see if we can get the... We need to get rooms done first. Do we have enough? Yeah, we do. Let's get that one done.
Yep.
And back to the system. More duranium, because we are going to need that. We are burning through our supplies pretty good here.
Yeah.
Science laboratory. Okay. Got one more cycle there. do we want to fix next?
The one up in the corner on the top floor.
This one up
That
here?
one?
Shield generator? Oh, you have no
Generator or
nope.
phaser?
Duranium.
Okay, you need more uranium.
Let's see if this one's going to take duranium too. Yeah, we need more duranium. Back to the system. What do we got down here? We have a planet that's got deuterium, but we are more hungry for... What?
You are around a planet that has uranium. You just need to pick
Oh,
it up.
sorry. No, that's... I just... fine. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do something else. Didn't we already get this one?
Now you can craft a lot because you have a lot of uranium.
I've got 56. All right. So let's get up there and fix our shield generators. But I think we can only do 2 at a time at this point, correct? Because we don't have a lot of teams for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got 1 cycle left on one and 2 cycles left on the other. Back over here. Neelix, Captain, please pay attention. We're talking with Neelix. This is important. Captain, I need to address the lack of quarters. Many are sleeping in the corridors and morale is suffering. I'd suggest building new quarters so more people can sleep in their own beds. So we have the choice of building 1 new quarters, building enough quarters, or not now. 1, many, or none. Is it the power of 1, the power of many, or the power of STFU? Do you have a vote on this one, Taz?
Build enough quarters to inhabit all of the crew.
Many. Yes, Natalia agrees with you. It is the power of many. Let's see. Did we say we're going to make these into crew quarters too? No, stop ringing, phone.
If you can... Hold on, don't
Yes.
build anything.
Okay.
You have a room ready.
Yeah, we got this room right here. Oh, this one here.
Clear the other one first. That
Okay,
one.
so sick bay is repaired. Let's see, we want to do crew and crew quarters. Did I miss something?
Go to... if you build a storage there instead and go to the other side and build crew quarters there, you can align more of them in the same.
Okay. Oh, it's building, that's why. It's already in building mode.
Okay.
Let's get back over here. The needs of the many and all that. Yep, now the shield generator's done. All right. Woo. Well, since we got a team freed from that, what should we go repair next?
The forward phaser array.
Yep, that's where I was going. We can repair that one. That's going to take 2 cycles. Back to the system. Oh, we are low on duranium. Let's see if we can find some more. We have the Talaxian Baxial Freighter.
You're right next to a uranium planet.
This one here.
Yeah, but you're right next to one.
Hold on. Yep, no, wrong button. Ta! This one here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was just going. And that brings us up to 32. Give me 1 second since somebody just messaged me. Yeah, I saw that, Satalia. You and your puns. You're going to be the death of my crew. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to pause game. Let's see. So this is That's deuterium there, which we're okay with for the moment. We got 32 duranium. Let's go get that one. Get a little more duranium for us. Captain, we've got major problem brewing down in engineering. Deuterium levels are critical. The ship won't last long without a refuel. If we don't locate a new supply soon, we'll be adrift in space with no energy, no life support. We need to act fast. So we need 500 deuterium. So we're just going to have to suck it up and go get some deuterium. But the phaser control room is ready. Yay!
If you now go down a floor and go to the, can you see the torpedo?
Yes.
Torpedo bay or main deflector? Yeah, there, torpedo launch bay.
Yep, I'm going to repair that. It's going to take a few moments here. In the meantime, let's...
Give you extra option while salvaging, because now you can destroy the storage holds.
Say that again?
The abandoned ships you found,
Yeah.
you can now break up the storage
Oh! Fun! Very fun. Let's go find that. So back to these freighters that we found abandoned. Those are the ones we can blow up, or over here in the debris fields.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
All of them.
All of them. Oh,
All of them.
Sweet. We get to blow things up. Can you do the Archer maneuver by raiding other ships for stuff? Kind of, yeah. You actually can. Okay, so our torpedo launch bay is ready. Yay! Let's do one thing, though, before we leave. Might as well get something else started. What have I got there? Workshops. Do I care? Shuttle bay. Probably should do life support next, don't you think?
You can repair the shuttle bay, but I don't think you have enough power to activate it.
I'm thinking more of fixing up some of the life support systems here.
Yeah, go for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no can do. What do we need?
Hey.
Hello. We need duranium and what the heck is that? Is that lithium? I think we need duranium and
I'm guessing
tritanium.
This is a resource that is not available in the demo.
Right. Well, at least not yet.
I haven't found any.
Oh, okay. Let's go over and get to these here. It's just showing us a debris field. It's not letting us do anything with it. Here we go. Get some deuterium. Risky flight into the atmosphere. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, so we've got some deuterium now. Not a ton, though. Probably need to get some more.
Yeah, you need more.
Yeah. Destroy the vessel and salvage the debris. Yep.
That's a lot.
There we go. That's what we needed. Thank you.
Yep.
The crew is happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. Woohoo! Right, let's see what's going on back on the ship.
Build more crew quarters.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Ruined room, which is 3, I do believe.
yeah, go and build there. And the one next to it. The one next to it, activate that one as well.
This one? Got enough
That's
to...
two 3-piece rooms, so they can
Don't-
take 3 living quarters.
Right, but I don't have enough work teams yet.
Yeah.
But we don't have that. Hire more in engineering office, but it's going to cost 15 duranium. Do we have 15 duranium? Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
So shall we go over to the engineering office? Let's see. So add a work team?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Add work team.
Oh, it needs to be upgraded before you can do it. And you can't upgrade it yet.
Let's see what we got there. Yep. Yeah, okay, we'll have to come back and figure that one out. We have the duranium, but what else do we need for it? Work team info, work team info. Don't know.
No, to upgrade this room, you have to go to the science room and upgrade technology.
Yep, management. Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Back to the system.
Yeah.
What rooms are available at the start? Not very many. You've got the bridge. You've got life support on a couple of decks. That's pretty much it. That was exciting. Let's see. Here we go. Deuterium. Let's go get some deuterium. Wow, that's interesting. There we go. X37. We'll go for the safer bet this time.
Yeah.
That brings us up to 981 out of a potential 1,000. We're good for now.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, what do we got here? We got a few more things to hit. Let's see. We're building crew quarters. We're clearing ruined rooms, and we need to build emergency quarters. We're in the process of doing that. Investigate the marked planet in the neighboring system. So the marked planet is the Ocampa one? Do you think that's where we should go next?
Yeah.
All right, we're off to see the Ocampa. Oops, got some stuff done in the ship. Oh, that's why we already had them.
Now you can build a lot of crew quarters.
Yes.
Build them.
Do we want them adjacent or with a space between or what?
Adjacent.
Can we do 3? Have we got enough people? Nope, not enough work teams. That's okay. Getting enough crew quarters for y'all there. Hope you're all happy. Back to the Ocampa. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? We can continue, or we can return later. I'm going to continue. There's some nice detail in those visuals.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we have here. Following the caretaker's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Tom Paris and Captain Chakotay perhaps being held in this place? What makes this place so special? Time for a vote. Prepare an away team. Do a general scan of the planet. Check the energy impulses. At least you have time to build astro... Pardon?
Even Chakotay gets promoted before Harry.
Everybody gets promoted before Harry. Come on. Oh, Hell says at least you have time to build astrometrics before you meet 7 of 9. Check the pulses. Okay, check the pulses is the vote. You missed the beginning, Ed, when we were discussing the eternal youth of Harry, the eternal ensign. He will never change.
It's so funny because in that beginning scene, Tom Paris is getting a field promotion, And he leans over to Harry and is like, yeah, there is probably a promotion for you as well right around the corner. And we never see him get promoted again. And he says it so genuinely as well. It's like
Surprise!
Oh my god, poor guy.
They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of desert. I recommend an away team investigates the area. There is something else. The interval between each pulse has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The entity said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we'd better hurry. Prepare an away team or do a general scan of the planet. And thank you for the hydration, Wolfie. I am going to indulge in a cherry lime liqueur. Ohel says, like in Lower Decks, there's universal constants, and Ensign Kim's is one of them. Yes. Yes, it is. Scans are away team. Okay, I'm not getting a vote on that one, so let's do a general scan of the planet. Let's see what we can learn about this planet. It has all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. We can leave it at that or analyze the planet's atmosphere. We're going to analyze the atmosphere. Let's take a look at what's happening here. The array's energy pulses are interfering with the atmospheric scanners, Captain. I cannot perform a clear analysis. I guess we're going to do an away team. We'll examine this world firsthand. Desert world. Very dangerous. You go first. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Maquis have ever seen such a species before. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant? Greetings. Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, Mr. Neelix? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess. You were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Maybe 50 times. But the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? That's what the Ocampa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Ocampa. But, Captain, it's a tricky place. Dangerous. You could use a guide, but, of course, a guide needs a little, compensation? Sounds fair. Wonderful! To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal! We're still doing rebuilds and explore the system or skip cycles until Neelix is ready to talk. So what haven't we done? We haven't done this one yet. Looks like we've got some deuterium, so let's head on over there. Ooh. I'll go that way. A little risky, but decent enough. And we are at max again, so what else can we find around here? That's more deuterium, which we do not need at the moment. I think that's everyone in the system. We'll leave those two alone for the moment. Would not say no to more duranium, but I don't think we have any more here. Yeah, we have to deal with Neelix, who now is being introduced to the story, even though he appeared on screen earlier. Where's Daniels when you need him to explain these time variants?
Right.
Well, we're going to skip a cycle here since we can do that. Oh, it's not letting us do that. Let's go back to the ship and see what's going on here. We still have 3 cycles left on our emergency quarters. And I apologize, that's the dog snoring. So you come up with a shuttle bay that's damaged. You have main engineering that's damaged. These are all the ones that are damaged when we get it. Main deflector is damaged. The shuttle bay is damaged, I do believe, when we first get there. Science laboratory, sick bay, engineering office. Those are all damaged. And the shield generator is also damaged. But the bridge is peachy keen and hunky-dory. And I think the mess hall is also damaged, just to give you an idea of what's up there. So we've got 3 cycles left. Nothing much was here to do. No, I'm not answering the phone, gosh darn you. Let's see, we still have plenty of deuterium. Kind of just waiting for things to happen right now. And I get that, but it's not a very interesting game mechanic.
It was not a very interesting character.
Yeah, to wait for 2 cycles to get Neelix to finish his lunch is a bit much. I do not need 416 of these, is the problem. Well, alone 640. Well, what's my new max? No, we're still at 1,000 max. Oop, no, I didn't mean to do that one. That was an accident. Whoopsie. Oh, well. Well, we've got our 1,000. Oop, got a phone call coming in. Here we go. Neelix, what a delicious meal. A culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What was it called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup. I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Altharian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I am pleased you are enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Yes, Cliff, it is a very old-fashioned game mechanic. Ah, yes, you're missing crew, right? Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find the Kazan Ogla encampment. Kazan what? One Kazan sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Okampa had our people. Well, the Okampa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal, Mage Jabin, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy. A bit gruff, but he owes me a favor. So we have send away team down, or ask for more information about the Kazan Ogla. Ew, Cliff, no. Ew, tomato soup. Ew, 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 ew. Ugh, it's got tomatoes in it. Ugh. Tomatoes belong in pizza, pasta, and ketchup. So are we beaming down or are we getting more information? Shooting the breeze or zipping down there? Waiting for Tuvok's Terran Nut Souffle. Might have to put that in the cookbook. Oh, the heck about the Kazan. Let's beam them down. Prepare an away team. And you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. Fly back to Okampa. Go. And there we go. Did those already got done. Alright, let's go here.
One more quarter and you should be done with that final mission.
There we go. Let's see, do we have anything else we can do while I'm on this part?
I have think you can clear some more debris.
Okay. Ah! There you go. Up there. Nope, not enough work teams. We'll have some more available in a few cycles. And we're on our way back to the Okampa planet. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Well, we have our choice of doing our job or leaving.
Do our job.
Yep. So we have our choice here. We have Neelix, and we can do B'Elanna, Harry, or Tuvok. Votes? Leek soup. Oh, ho hell, I make an awesome leek soup. Leek and potato soup. Mmm. So good. And technically I can make it vegan or vegetarian, but neither one of those is fun. So do we want Harry, B'Elanna, or Tuvok? We need 2 of them. It's almost leak season too. Ooh, perfect.
Be careful. If you put Tuvok, you might get a Tuvix.
We will. He comes in later in the game, apparently. Okay, we have a vote for Tuvok. And we need either B'Elanna or Harry.
B'Elanna is an innovator.
Yes.
Harry is quick-witted.
Yes. Harry, however, is level 2. He's got a little bit of experience. Harry and B'Elanna. Well, we've already got Tuvok, so let's grab B'Elanna and just make our life interesting.
Yeah.
Here we go. The away team materializes in a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly, and the air is hot and dry, and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. Whips into the eyes of Tom Paris is the problem. Tom's not here.
That's Nick Locarno.
Ah, thank you. That explains it. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? We have Survivalist, which nobody is skilled in. And we have Struggle Through to a Vantage Point, and that's only Tuvok. So I guess we're kind of limited on this one. Out of curiosity, you can't pick those. Okay, you can't pick the wrong ones. The away team pushes forward, battling the strong winds and low visibility. Finally, they emerge onto the ledge with a clearer view of the surrounding area. In the distance, they spot the Kazan Ogla settlement. However, the wind is picking up, and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Ohel says, it's Tubelix or Beltuix. Thank you. Captain, a sandstorm is headed our way. We need to find cover, fast. So we have B'Elanna, the innovator, design an intelligent shelter to withstand the storm. We have Neelix or B'Elanna building a temporary shelter from what you can find. And we have analyzed the area and evaluate the best cover for the storm. Now, isn't it true that if you've got 2 people who are capable, you can pick them both?
Yeah.
So we could do Neelix and B'Elanna. We could just do B'Elanna, or we could do Tuvok and B'Elanna. But Tuvok is fatigued. So, tell me who you want, and I'll make him do this thing. We have a B'Elanna, and we need to pick the other one. Is it just B'Elanna, or do we want B'Elanna and Neelix, or B'Elanna and Tuvok? Gosh darn it! 6:30. Why do I keep getting these calls?
Seems like B'Elanna will give you the best reward.
Just B'Elanna. Okay, just B'Elanna then. B'Elanna wastes no time. With impressive efficiency, she swiftly constructs a wind-resistant shelter from the surrounding debris, all while grumbling about the perceived incompetence of the Starfleet team. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges unharmed and sets off in the direction of the Kazan Ogla settlement, only to have the other team beam in and shoot the Gorn. Destroyer and Dean. Well, look who we have there. The crew of the wrong Constitution. Hey. Not my fault, but we got 30 uranium out of it, so we're going to take it. All right. Tutorials. We get a risk level down at the bottom. Failing a challenge can result in injuries or even fatalities. We're used to that. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people? Let Neelix do the first introduction. I just see that as a catastrophic fail, but hey, okay. But he gets us the best in props. It's Graz. Approach in typical Starfleet manner. That's also Neelix. Or approach intimidatingly, weapons at the ready. I swear to God, that should be B'Elanna, not Tuvok. The risk level for approach intimidatingly does get a little bit higher. So we either have Neelix or Neelix. You shouldn't. Run away. Oh, can you have a promotion, please? Absolutely. Are you Harry Kim? Run away! Run away! All right, we're going to let Neelix do this. Neelix bounds forward, greeting the Kazan Ogla in his usual boisterous manner. The women and children seem to recognize him, but their expressions are skeptical rather than welcoming, wise people. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazan emerges from the settlement, Jabin, their leader. At the sight of Neelix, his face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazan, but more like a human with pointy ears, peers around a corner. Sir Robin. Well, Destroyer, if you are Harry Kim, you don't get promoted till you get to Star Trek Online. Seems like the Kazan don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain? Assure them you have no bad intentions. That's Neelix again. Or Tuvok, demonstrate the ability to keep the Kazan at bay. Neither one has a risk level. Pretty good chance with Tuvok. Less good of a chance with Neelix. Big surprise there. Destroyer and Dean says, Kazan Ogla, land the destroyer landing struts on their town hall. So do we go Neelix or do we go Tuvok? Everybody gets to vote. Pardon?
Tuvok seems to have the higher chance, though.
Neelix has the higher chance. Oh, sorry, you're right. Tuvok has the higher chance. You're quite right. I mean, substantially higher chance. It just doesn't seem like a very Tuvok thing to do.
That is true. Neelix's reward is bigger.
Neelix is... Yes, Grass.
But Tuvok is logical, and Vulcans note that sometimes you do need to show a display force.
Good point. He did assess it logically. It just doesn't strike me as a Tuvok thing. The display of potential force seems to impress Jabin, who explains that the Ocampa live underground, their access controlled by the caretaker, who also provides their only source of water. As proof, Jabin points to the bruised woman he is holding as a slave, explaining that she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface, when suddenly Neelix grabs a phaser. He points it at Jabin and demands for the Ocampa girl to be freed. Lead says Tuvok is the goat Vulcan. Nah. That was brilliantly said, Destroyer and Dean, though I guess that wasn't what you meant, but it's still good. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. Neelix, retreat. 45 out of 40. Tuvok, retreat. 19 out of 35. Or, secure the retreat with phaser fire. 34 out of 50. Neelix by far on the appease and carefully withdraw if you want to go by percentages.
Mm-hmm.
Let's let Neelix talk. The The away team raises their hands in a gesture of peace, slowly backing away while choosing their words carefully to calm the angry Kazon. Jabin, though furious at Neelix's impulsive action, recognizes the away team's intelligent attempt to de-escalate the situation. He allows them to retreat, though his eyes burn with anger. Success! But no critical success. Bummer. Alright, let's see where we're at. Not a Tuvok fan? Who, me? Oh, Destroyer maybe not. I like Tuvok. Let's see, safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. Everybody want to say ew all together? 1, 2, 3. Ew. Ew. Just, how deep does the relationship between the two go? We don't want to know. Neelix, my dearest Kes, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. Ah! You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a kiss, with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it had the slightest breach. A transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Kes, can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course. It's the least I can do. I'm grateful. Now, 1. We have things to do. 2. Ask Kes what she knows about the caretaker. 3. Ask how Kes and Neelix have met. 4. Ask Kes why she came to the surface. Hi, Tim Higgins. Tuvok to me is number 2 behind Spock. He served with Janeway. Enough said. Need more? Janeway killed Tuvok specifically for Tuvok. Neelix was just icing on the cake. Nasty, icky icing. Let's see. For main Vulcans, it's pretty much OG Spock, new Spock, Kelvin Spock, Print, T'Pol, and Tuvok. Ask Kes what's wrong with you. You missed that part earlier. We were talking about Kes. Kes has some issues. I don't think it's at all a stretch to say Tuvok did it best. He's an underrated character. Yeah, but let's remember Tuvok. Wasn't he around for... Was it the Tribble episode? Which episode was... Tuvok was in the Tribble episode, wasn't he?
Nope.
No, he was in the...
Mirror Universe episode for DS9.
There was another one. Wasn't he in... the one with Sulu is the captain of the Enterprise. Wasn't he like in the background?
It was Excelsior.
Excelsior.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. T'Pring was a fun character. The Year of Hell? No, it wasn't the Year of Hell. It was a different one. Anyway, what are we going to do? Things to do? Ask Kes about the caretaker. Ask Kes about Neelix. Oh, no, please, no. Ask Kes why she came to the surface. And Cliff says, yes. That doesn't help me, Cliff. Sulu was...
He's saying 2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4. Tim says 3. Oh, God, Tim. Ask how Kes and Neelix met. Kes, Mr. Neelix, I'm curious. How did you two meet? I don't want to know. Oh. I met Kes while I was trading with the case on Ogla. They enslaved her, but she was kind, even to someone like me. I had to get her out. He visited, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. Question is, does Neelix have, like, hobbit feet?
Yes.
Okay. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologize. But I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
TNG...
we get that one episode where he's dancing and you get to see his feet.
That's it. I know which one you mean, Destroyer and Dean, the bury and cleanup one, which is a great episode. But there's, I swear to goodness, hold on a second. We have to change
There's
this
still
one.
no proof that was Tuvok, though. That was Tim Russ, though.
It was. You're right. He's not playing Tuvok. He plays a unnamed character. One could hope. All right. I admit I used blah, blah, blah. We now have to decide whether we have things to do. Ask Kess what she knows about the caretaker. Ask Kess why she came to the surface.
Ask her why she came to the service.
Okay. What can you tell us about the caretaker? I just asked that. For generations, he has provided the Ocampa with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it, or where he came from? No, we do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. We have to feed him chocolate so he doesn't bite our heads off. Okay, we have things to do. Ask Kess why she came to the surface. Ask Kess when she will leave. Do I have a favorite Voyager episode or character? Character is the Doctor. Episode is probably the one where the Doctor had a family on the holodeck. Intensely upsetting episode. Well written and beautifully acted. Let's see. Destroyer says the 37s because of the landing and blue and cool and stuff. I think I know what you mean by that one. Might as well ask her why she came to the surface. Kess, if it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? Because my mouse is funky. I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, it was unbearable. We were once a people who had full command of our mind's abilities. Finally, we have things to do. Lead says, Doctor's my favorite as well. Favorite episode is also a Doctor episode, but it's Living Witness. Yes, very good episode. I'm not a big Voyager fan, but it had its moments. Oh, whoop, I missed something. Captain said something. Captain, the science lab is back online. We can start researching the signal amplifier. Yay. Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program. This is coming out of England, isn't it? This game.
I got no clue.
Program isn't spelled in American, it's spelled in English.
Oh, you mean British English?
Yeah.
Not true English?
Not American English. They've got programs spelled Programme. Introducing the Doctor. With no other options available, Captain Janeway activates Voyager's emergency medical hologram. A shimmering figure materializes in sickbay, ready to provide critical care. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You'll have to take care of sickbay for now, and this patient, Kess. There's no need for concern. I'm capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulna, a few minor bruises and grazes, nothing I can't handle. You are in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you.
They are based in Hamburg.
Oh, okay. So spelling in English, then. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best. Captain, I am programmed for optimum medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to, and a sick bay to reorganize. Yeah, that's not American. Elite says, I wasn't huge on Voyager until I rewatched, but I'm a big fan now. For me, Voyager is right up there with TNG and Enterprise. I'm going to rewatch it because I really don't like it, but I have to cut it some slack. I have to do it again. Oh my god, please don't do that to me, Destroyer and Dean. I haven't done German in like 10 years.
Oh, they're the ones that did the Lord of the Rings Gollum game a couple years ago.
Uh-oh.
What? Nope, that's me. I moved my mouse and I clicked. Oh, every time I move my mouse over here it does that, so just bear with me a second. It doesn't like me changing where my mouse is. Although it has been standardized by now, it's not surprising that an artificial intelligence model alerts me to such obscenities. Okay. Yay, Google Translate. Do you like the game? It's getting there, Mr. Dave. It's not bad. Let's see. What are we doing now? Research transporter signal. That button there. I like that it gives you a big orange button to press on. Okay, so this is going to take 3 cycles. I don't think we have a hero to add to this yet. We do not. Oh, we could add a hero to it. We could add Balana or Harry. I think Balana would be the better option here.
Yep, she has higher skills.
Yeah. Just looking at everybody here. Let's add Balana to it. There we go. Oh, thank you, Mr. Dave. I definitely need that hydration. You can hear it in my voice. And we're sticking with the cherry lime. Okay, so we've got stuff going on. 3 cycles. Ruined room. We're still cleaning that one up. Got other stuff to go on. Okay, back to the system. Let's see. What are we doing now? We're down there. Let's see. Are we just waiting this out for a moment while they do stuff? That gets boring.
Yeah, you can skip cycle.
This reminds me a lot of old Stowe where it took time to do stuff. There we go. I skipped a cycle. A lot of this is hold down the mouse for those of you who aren't aware of it. How many cycles do we have here?
You needed to spend at least 3 or 6 cycles.
Ugh. There we go. That was 3. Captain, the blueprints for the signal amplifier are complete. However, to start production, we need to repair the workshop. Of course. Up. Let's see. What does it say here? Hire more in the... we have to wait because we don't have any people. Wonder if we can hire some more yet. Oops, come on, back out there. It's holodeck. Where's the engineering office? There it is.
You need to click the emergency quarters. You haven't clicked it.
I do know what it is. What am I clicking again?
On floor 6, you have already sleeping quarters.
Thank you.
You need to click it to make it ready.
Yes, thank you. I did not see that. Where's the workshop now? Nope. Oh, I hate that. It can either be super close or way too far away. So what am I working on that I can't see? That's holodeck. Workshop.
You need to go. You zoom in.
Dagnabbit, don't make it zoom so hard.
Click A.
A.
Zoom in.
That one. Workshop. Okay, we're going to repair the workshop. And let's see. Pause building, cancel building. Nope. Just look at that one. 3 cycles. Okay, back to the system. Let's see. Where's the rubber ducky room? I don't know. Hold on. No. No, stop that. I don't care about that. Go away. I just want to read this. All right. Hold on. I'm trying to catch up on notes here. Oh my goodness. GTA 9 will be released before Harry gets promotion. Fight in a simulation cube alone for an hour. Yep, sounds like fun. It's also a lot of fun. Story episodes. I think Voyager is probably also a bit underrated. Yes, it is. Harry promotion DLC. What is DLC?
Downloadable content.
Ah! It would be an illegal mod pack. I think it's pretty cool. Harry Kim went from ensign and skipped everything in between, and he was promoted to captain. Borg assimilation caused Janeway to promote Kim. Any Trek with Jerry Goldsmith music. Where's the rubber ducky room? It'll never happen, Mr. Dave. There's universal constants, and Ensign Harry Kim is one. Voyager theme is amazing. Actually, DS9 has got an amazing theme, too. Shut up, Wesley. Okay, there we go. So what are we doing now? We're still waiting to go back to visit the Ocampo. What is going on there? We're just waiting for that, right? Oh, let's look at Tech Tree. So is this like Trek where we have to have X amount of stuff to do more?
You should have enough research points to start researching some stuff. So
Okay.
just pick one within tier 1.
In tier 1, okay. In engineering, we have mystery 1. Let me see what else we've got. We've got crew mystery stuff, science mystery, combat. No, we're good on combat. And Borg. Interesting. So let's go engineering. Let's see what this is. Reveal this technology to learn more about it. Well, thank you. That's not helpful.
If you right click and drag, you can move around the tree.
Right click and drag. Ah, I see. Oh. Wow, that's visually challenging. Okay, so it looks like we're pretty good on engineering for tier 1.
No, you haven't unlocked anything on tier 1.
But there isn't much there except... Oh, so these are the ones that are available. Plasma torch, small battery compartment, main engineering. Okay, I'm going to say hull reinforcement. Begin research. There we go. Increases maximum hull integrity by plus 50. 10 remaining. I'm going to assume that's 10 cycles remaining, correct?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do we get out of this? Escape. Very good. Got 2 cycles left there. Finding a better way to get through the time would be good. Let's see. Hi, Lycant. We are playing Star Trek Voyager. What's the real name of it?
Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown.
Yes.
To go take some meds.
Okay. Mr. Dave, my first impression of this game is blah. However, Mom is doing great trying to promote it. I don't know that I'm promoting it. This is the demo. So don't really know what's going on with it yet. What time is it over there in... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Mom is caught up on chats. You're waiting because Janeway and Chakotay are stuck in holodeck. Let's see. What time is it over there in India? Oh, I have no idea. How about in Indiana? In Indiana at 6:47 p.m. I wish other Trek series would have taken some of the species first introduced in Voyager and expanded their lore. For example, the Hirogen species 8472 could result in some fun episodes. Can't think of the name of the species where Janeway gets betrayed by that guy. That's a lot of them. Voyager introduces a lot of species we basically never see again. Correct. Commercial coming up. I like the DS9 theme when it was reworked for season 4, or was it season 3? A effing 2-minute ad, yes, but that's how I make all of my money. Destroyer. It's a joke. It is absolutely a joke then. Alright, so we now have a room that's cleaned out here. Do we do more crew quarters?
No.
What are we going to put here?
Storage.
Let's see. Cargo bay?
Yeah.
And that's going to go here. And that's going to take a few cycles. Let's go back and... come on! Aren't you guys done doing whatever the heck they were doing? Or did I miss something? So as you can see up here, or maybe you can't see it, this is the pre-release demo, does not represent final quality. And there's a lot of little things that need to be done. I have no idea what this wants us to do. But we'll go over here.
It wants you to research tech, and to do that you need to progress time.
Okay. Workshop prepared, Captain. We can start production of the signal amplifier. All right. So we are crafting. Can we stick a hero on here? Do we have anybody? We've already made Balana do work is the problem. She's working in sick bay. But it lets us assign him to 2 projects? Hey, Balana, gonna do double duty here, dear. That'll teach ya. The signal amplifier has been completed and is ready for use, Captain. It would be wise to make haste back to the Ocampa. Works for me. Let's grab that while we can. Thank you. And back here. Chat, listen, I'm in the opinion that a refit Constitution would have been way better fitted for Delta Quadrant than an Intrepid class. Yes, but the whole point is they didn't. So a single player, at the moment it's very much just a point and click type thing. I'm not quite sure. We haven't gotten to any kind of battling, and it's single player only as far as I can tell. Am I correct on that?
You are about to enter combat.
Oh, well, there we go. We have a cargo bay now. Yay! Greetings, D.L. Grayson. Well, we are trying something new here tonight, D.L. Grayson. That's coming down there. Stop doing that. Thank you. Oh, come on, phone. When people try to brag up the original series is good. Elite, go back and watch the original series. It's not as bad as you think it is. We're going to send an away team. I mean, it may not be great, but it's not as bad as you think it is. Okay, we're sending Kess. We probably ought to send Neelix, right? Well, we can't send Tom. Balana is an innovator, but is this a situation where we want an innovator?
Neelix has a very high stat in
Pew pew.
diplomacy, it looks, and Tuvox has high pew pew.
So Tuvok's
So
one of
Neelix
them.
and Tuvox.
And that leaves us with Harry, who is, what do we got here for skills? Balana and Harry, if I had to go between them, I'd probably go with Balana for innovation, but I think we have to go with Neelix for diplomacy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see, I wonder if Kiss Actress still gets royalties or her likeness, etc. in syndications. We don't think so, Mr. Dave. And that we're saying that out of hi, Musin. Recently reading that she is not doing well in a lot of ways, and apparently some people from the series have been helping her out financially, so I'm thinking she doesn't get a lot of anything. Don't worry about the typos. We all do that. The Intrepid was supposed to be state of the art at the time, was brand new with its bio-neural gel packs, woohoo. But the problem is you shouldn't be sending a ship that's qualified into this to make it an interesting series. You send a ship and a crew that's not qualified. Now you got a fun series. Upon materializing near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazon is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they reach for their weapons, but hesitate. Careful, shouts one of them. Don't let them butter you up. Captain, the Kazon seems to be more cautious this time, but they're still ready to attack. What are our orders? Show of force? Attempt to negotiate safe passage using your previous diplomatic success to build trust. Use a transporter module to make a harmless object appear, causing a distraction. They all have the same risk level. Let's see. Let's see how that one would do.
Building on previous trust sounds like a smart one.
Well, let's take a look at what they are. One with show of force is okay. Previous trust about the same. How about if we add... But if we add Kess to it, if we have both Neelix and Kess, it does pretty well. And
oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at that.
And just for fun, using a transporter to make a harmless object appear. It's okay, but that's a little bit of, ooh, look over there. I don't think so. And Cliff says, shoot him! Shoot him now! Go to sleep, Destroyer. Have a wonderful evening. I think the original series is objectively bad, hence why it lasted 3 seasons and only 80 episodes, and almost caught cancelled multiple times. It literally only shows you 2 characters largely, Spock and Kirk. No one else gets much. McCoy gets a fair amount in there. 10 good episodes out of 80. 2 are better than good. City on the Edge of Forever, it's definitely good. That's probably the best one out of the bunch, in my humble opinion.
There were more than 2 good episodes.
It was from a different era of entertainment. People just thought things differently in the 1960s, and each season had over 20 episodes, so a lot of that was filler. But there are a few episodes from TOS that pushes canon. The Space Seed was good. Yeah, good point. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Space Seed was good. City is really good. It was written by Harlan Ellison, though, and he's a great writer. All right, so we're going to do this one here. We're going to put Neelix and Kess on the line. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. The away team approaches the Kazon and remind them of their previous peaceful interaction. The Kazon, though still suspicious, are persuaded by the diplomatic efforts of the away team and retreat to avoid getting into a firefight. Okay, that works well.
I do want to point out Balance of Terror was really good.
Actually, that was a very good episode. Let us not forget, though, the highly qualified Spock's brain.
Oh, okay. You're right about that one, but how about
Brain and
Trouble
brain.
with Tribbles?
What is brain?
That was a good episode.
Trouble with Tribbles was a fun episode. I don't know if that was technically good, but it was fun. Fun works. Who has joined
I
us?
thought it was pretty good.
It's Reply All Caps. Balance of Terror is another great episode. Yeah, it's well done. It's our first introduction to this one where we first meet the Romulans, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
one
it's,
where the one where they're going to go capture the cloaking device from the Romulan commander, who's played by Joanne Linley.
That's a different one.
It is a good episode. I actually saw that one the other day. It's very good. Okay, use the amplifier to locate breaches in the barrier, or use the amplifier to locate breaches in the barrier. Oh, it's just a matter of who we're going to put at it. We can either put Neelix at it, or we can do Kess or Tuvok. So let's see. Neelix,
There's
pretty good if we...
obviously also Arena, Mirror,
Oh yeah, Mirror is a good one.
the Cornbite maneuver.
Are you in game right now, Mob?
Of course. If I'm streaming, I'm in game.
City on the Edge
Well,
of Forever.
I'm not in Stowe right now. We're playing a different game tonight. We are playing Voyager.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I got confused. I was like thinking, did you model characters after Voyager?
No, not me. Especially there's good Voyager models in there already. So I'm thinking let's put Kess and Tuvok in it because that looks like it's going to give us the best result. But would anybody prefer to put Neelix in all by himself?
No,
Okay.
that sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Corbomite
In the
isn't...
kitchen?
Pardon?
You're gonna put Neelix in the kitchen.
No, definitely not. The away team deploys the transporter signal amplifier, carefully scanning the barrier for any vulnerabilities. After a tense few minutes, they locate a small breach in the energy field. They successfully transport themselves through the opening and into the tunnel, but in doing so, Picard and Beverly get separated, and she gets beamed back up.
Are we reading the same thing?
Oh, no, I'm just blending all of my Star Treks together. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens into a breathtaking sight. Embedded into a large cavern, a futuristic environment with smooth white walls emerges in front of the away team, glowing in a warm white light and littered with patches of green. The Ocampa City.
Okay. I will see you guys later.
Okay. Let's go. Captain, we're inside the Ocampa City, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed to find Tom and Chakotay? Let Kess lead the search. Conduct a systematic search of the city. So none of these are particularly good. Kess is 50-50. Tuvok is about the same. Oh my goodness, neither of these is a great option. I think we need to let them rest up a little bit. They're both fatigued.
Do we let them rest up?
Yeah, I think they need to rest up for a minute here. I don't blame them. Let's see. Give Neelix the ambassadorship to Rurapente. Of the named episodes, I think City, Balance, and Mirror are great. They are. They're very well done episodes. So 3 of 80. If I went through it, there's probably more than 3 of 80. I mean, you go back. I love TNG, but I go back with a hardened eye and more realistic, and there's a lot of cringe, though. There's some episodes that are really well done and underrated, like The Drumhead. Great episode. Is there a way to make them unfatigue, or is it just time?
No, if you select Neelix, select the option for Neelix.
Yeah.
Remove Tuvix.
That's like a guaranteed fail.
Yeah, but the next this will let them rest, if you understand.
Oh, okay. Ultimate computer.
Obviously, the best thing here is to let Cass lead the search.
Yeah.
But for later in the game, when it actually matters, I think we have to do the pass option you see now to let them rest sometimes.
Okay. Let's.
But you should select Cass.
This one here.
No, Cass. Select Cass, Mom.
It is Cass.
Now you selected Cass.
Yes. Well, there's some lag because you're watching it on Twitch. Not
Yeah.
too...
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, let's go back and check the chat here. Journey to Babel. Actually, Journey to Babel's pretty good too. Enemy Within, Mirror Mirror, Muck Time, Balance of Terror, City on the Edge of Forever, Journey to Babel. The immunity, not the immunity factor.
The Corbomite maneuver I thought was good.
I love that episode.
Galileo 7.
Galileo 7's also a good
Naked
one.
Time. The Devil in the Dark.
Yeah, all those have got some good aspects to them.
Yeah.
Those are all good. Musa and True, those are all good. Maybe Journey to Babel is questionable. Journey to Babel is interesting. It sets up a lot of backstory without shoving backstory down your throat. And the Changeling. Yeah. Let's not forget the Changeling. Some good stuff in there. Okay. So we're going to pick Kess. Fingers crossed, everybody. Kess approaches a group of Ocampa, respectfully asking for assistance in locating the missing Tom and Chakotay. The Ocampa, touched by her concern, eagerly provide directions to a medical facility. The away team eventually finds their crew members awake but disoriented, surrounded by strange medical equipment. Chakotay instinctively reaches for a weapon, but before any confrontation can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. Elite says, so there are about 920-ish Trek episodes. If TOS is so strong, would you have a few in the top 25, a bunch in the top 200? I don't know. I think there's more episodes of TOS that are literally unwatchable than good. So,
When you start bringing in all series of Trek for the amount of episodes, you're getting a tossed salad rather than an objective review of TOS.
yeah.
Because obviously, Next Gen had some of the best episodes.
And some of the
ever.
cringiest ones, too.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
God.
especially the first season.
Oh, God, yeah. The cringe. But for reasons that we won't go into too much in-depthness here, my son points this out a lot. Trek is ice cream. Almost everybody likes it, but not everybody likes the same ones. So if you find TOS to be the rocky road of ice creams, which is inedible in my opinion, no worries. You know, I don't happen to like Rocky Road, but I like the chocolate out of it. I like the nuts. I just don't like the marshmallows. No, it is not time, Lolo. Nope, nope. It is not snack time.
And my problem with Rocky Road would be the nuts.
Mom, if you look at Tuvok,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was letting the dog out of the room for the moment. Yes, I'm looking at Tuvok.
can you see all his stats is
Yes.
replenished now?
Yes.
We got a break since we selected Cass, so now
Yeah,
we
she's
only
very
need one
tired.
turn to replenish all the fatigue.
A message
He's
from
not fatigued anymore.
A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. The caretaker ray has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get out of here! So we have Tuvok or Tuvok. Tuvok can lead the team through the collapsing tunnels, or he can clear a path through debris or obstacles. Wow, he's got a 49 out of 45. It's almost a guarantee for Tuvok.
Yep.
What flavor is Spock brain? That's interesting.
I want to mention something which is a Wayne's World quote.
Yes?
I don't think I can get away with it unless you give me permission to say an adult word.
No. Sorry. You can dance around it.
Well,
Cass's stats somehow.
If it was a flavor,
Yeah.
it'd be pralines and beep.
Okay. Elite TOS has a huge nostalgia bias. Yes. And you're correct in the use of the word bias. However, let's bear in mind that for those of us who actually were around for TOS the first time around, most of us are dead.
Yeah.
Just putting that in perspective.
Next gen baby.
Oh.
I'm a next gen baby.
I know you
but
are.
I can say that there's objectively more than 3 good episodes in TOS.
There are more than 3 episodes. What's the plus 14 thing? I don't know, Satali. What do you mean plus 14?
Oh, what you see on your screen, there's
That's how much
website that's
duranium we're going to get for successfully completing this. Let's see. The away team clears a path through the collapsing tunnels, using their phasers to blast away debris and create a safe passage. They dodge falling rocks and collapsing ceilings, ensuring everyone escapes safely. Soon they reach the exit, and the security barrier. The security barrier, the only thing standing between them and their escape. The tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier focus, Captain. The
Wait.
connection is constantly being interrupted. We can't beam out like this.
Is that duranium?
That we just
Or is that deuterium?
No, deuterium is this one here. It's the blue one marked 714. This is duranium here.
Why would you need duranium?
Because we're rebuilding thingies on the ship.
Okay.
So it's one of the prices we need a lot of. Okay, so we have stabilized the transporter signal amplifier by adjusting its frequency and modulation. That's a Neelix thing. Number-wise, pretty good. The other one would be Kess and Tuvok doing analyze the tremors interference pattern, recalibrate the transporter signal flyer accordingly, which is slightly
Actually
better.
Higher.
Slightly better.
Yeah. Well, 2 times 15 is 30, right? That beats 23.
Well, what
I
you look
don't know what that plus 18 gets you something additional, right?
if we do this one, that's the reward. So that is right here, which I think is science. So if you do this one, you complete the mission successfully, but you don't get a prize. If you choose this one and you complete it successfully, you get a little boost out of it. So we're going to go with them, even though Tuvok's a little sleepy. The team analyzes the tremor's interference patterns and quickly recalibrates the transporter signal amplifier to compensate. The transporter signal stabilizes. I have to go get something to drink, allowing the away team to lock onto the beam and materialize safely back on Voyager. So we got our plus 18 on that one. So you'll see this should pop up to 168. So did that. Oh, 178. They have new math. No critical success, but successful challenges. No injury bonus. Sector 1 total is plus 350. Woo! The funny thing is, Spock Brain isn't even the worst 10 episodes of TOS. Yeah, it is. It's definitely worth it. Thank you, Ho Hell. All right, we're going to continue, but we're going to continue in about a minute and a half. I'm going to go run to the bathroom and get a fresh drink. I will be right back. Thank you, Ho Hell. You get to buy this next drink. I will be right back. Everyone, take a quick potty break. We will be back to play the rest of this. Well, maybe not the rest, but we'll play a little bit more. Yes, I hear you. I hear you.
Final battle is coming up and the demo expires, but the demo allows you to continue playing. So if there's any planets or materials you haven't picked up, you can go and pick it up and continue researching and developing Voyager until there is no more resources left in the 3 systems you've been introduced to in the demo. Which is really nice of them. But the best part is coming up. It's the combat part, and oh my god, I hope Star Trek Online takes a hint or two from this.
Hello, I'm back. I hear somebody else's mic, but I don't hear anybody else doing anything. Ho Hell, you have purchased a glass of King Maui Reserve Sauvignon Blanc from the Awatiri Valley of New Zealand. Not the place where Paris was sequestered. So, Elite, let me ask you the question then. What's the best episode of all the series? Hey, take care, Tim Higgins. Have a great one. Let's see. Back on Voyager, Tom Paris breathes a sigh of relief while Chakotay eyes his Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. The Maquis commander struggles to understand the sudden alliance. Captain Chakotay, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. And Mr. Paris, it's good to have my pilot back. Cliff, of all the Star Trek, that's the best episode. What, no champagne?
What?
Not even the replicated kind?
It depends on what kind of things you like, but I'd say best of both worlds.
Part 1 or Part 2?
Well, basically, the two-parter is more a whole than two separate things. So.
Okay. Chakotay says, I'm Commander Chakotay of the Maquis. Taurus, what's going on here? Long story, Chakotay. Short version, we're stuck with Federation sycophants in the Delta Quadrant. And we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet could help us. Ask them if they know why they were sent to Ocampa. Optional. Ask them what they learned about the Ocampa. Optional. Ask them if they learned anything about the caretaker.
Caretaker.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree with
waiting for votes, so I'm waiting on that one. Did you learn anything about the caretaker? They say he's been acting out of the ordinary lately, abducting people. Okay. And he increased their power supply to half a decade. Okay, that's a weird statement. And he destroyed the tunnels. Sounds like he's preparing for something. But what? Ask if they know why they were sent to Ocampa. Ask if what they learned about the Ocampa. In the meantime, Elite says, I don't have a for sure answer to that, as I haven't completed a full ranking. Although I have ranked a lot. Best episode, I would say, is probably Best of Both Worlds, Part 1. Maybe Duet. Sacrifice of Angels. Those Old Scientists. Oh my god, you're including Lower Decks. Yes, Those Old Scientists. Great episode. Far Beyond the Stars is great but trite. Cliff says, we know. Well, let's ask what they learned about the Ocampa. What can you tell us about the Ocampa? I just asked that. Naive. Friendly. They don't get out much. And that's good because they wouldn't survive. Apparently, they've been living underground for longer than anyone can remember. That's true. Our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tell us the caretaker opened a deep chasm, and led us underground. Any idea why? They mentioned a warning. The day our surface turned into a desert. On that day, the caretaker appeared and built our city. Since then, he has provided for the Ocampa. How selfless of him. Ensign Kim mentioned that the caretaker provided the Ocampa with a mere 5 years' worth of energy. Coupled with the destruction of the access tunnels, and his frequent references to running out of time, the logical conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. I believe he is dying. If he dies, how the heck are we supposed to get home? Ask them if they know why they were sent to Ocampa. Let's see, Elite is going for Basics and Scorpion are both amazing Voyager 2-parters. Musin says, I have bones, yet I must flee. Brilliant episode. Weirdly enough, Lower Decks had some great episodes.
Although, it does destroy canon slightly.
Which one?
The Tribble War. The war against Tribbles is easily solved with a Moopsie. And they said Tribbles had no natural predators, no enemies.
It's because they weren't.
Yet a Moopsie would eat those Tribbles like crazy.
Tribbles don't have bones.
Yeah, they do.
No, don't.
since when do they not have bones?
Doesn't say they have bones anyplace. I have tribbles downstairs. They have no bones in them. Hello, Savi. The caretaker
aren't real tribbles.
mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in scabs. Oh, lovely. The Okampa said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before. They also mentioned others with the same disease, but they didn't last. They died? I want you both in sickbay now!
Tribbles are considered invertebrates.
Have you ever seen a troll skeleton?
Invertebrates, they don't have a skeleton.
So I win. Okay, fine. That's all that matters. I win. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it. Rather violently, I must add. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately, though why anyone would want to inject them with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor? I've already started the treatment, with my expertise also misspelled. They should make a full recovery. That explains a lot if this isn't American. Yes. Tuvok. The doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis, Captain. Aware of his imminent death, the caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Okampa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, one who would continue his work. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. If he dies before finding a suitable successor, we'll be stranded. We have to return to the array before it's too late. Captain, the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary. The Vulcan's right. If that overgrown energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang! I believe a bit of technical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. Our offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored, Captain. That's because Taz made me do that first. Thank you, Taz. We're as ready as we'll ever be. Let's show this quadrant what we're really made of. Let me catch up on stuff here. Old Friends, New Planets is my favorite Lower Decks episode. I don't remember that one. My favorite Lower Decks, though, there are so many good ones, but the one that sticks in my brain is the one where they're playing the Klingon equivalent of D&D. Batliths and something. It was just such a fun episode. SNW, I need to rewatch it. So far, honestly, there have been some good episodes, but I haven't seen a great one at all. Across the board, the episode that gets me every freaking time is The Inner Light. But it's an episode that's so atypical, I'm not sure it fits in there. Janeway says, we're as ready as we'll ever be. Let's show this quadrant what we're really made of. Coffee. All right, where are we going? We need to go to sector. And that's us. What are we aiming for now? Fly back to the array. Okay, is that the array over there? Batleths and Binooks? Is there no Twitch category for the Voyager game? Probably not. The game hasn't been released yet, Satalia.
And how are you allowed to stream it?
This is a demo of the game that was released today on Steam.
Okay.
So let's see.
Now, I want to say, if it's not a release, you're technically not allowed to stream that. But if it's a demo, then that's...
It's a demo.
So if we grab it with the right click and move to the left, you should be able to see plasma torch.
Yeah, how do I move it again?
Right click.
Ah, that way. There's plasma torch. We can research. Cleared rooms gives 25% more resources. Yay! Should we go clear some more rooms? Let's see. Well, we only have... What's this? We don't want to fix the holodeck. That's kind of low on my priorities. Oop, there's one. We will get that one cleared up. And what's that? Got another one up there? Let's see if we can fix that one. We've got the resources. Let's do that. Fly back to the array. Did I? The array is in a different system, right? Right.
Planet with the yellow Federation icon above.
Oh, but that's where I am already.
Yeah. Back to system.
Mm-hmm. And that one there. There we go. I hope the game has more audio when it's released. It's not muted for copyright. It's muted because I was kind of putting this on with 5 minutes to go before the show started, Cliff. And it wasn't coming through the way I wanted it to. So I just basically killed the audio so I could get it done. It has music. It's got some audio effects. It doesn't have voices in it at the moment. So what do we want to make this ruined room to as? It's 2...
Hold on. You can... if it's 2, you could make a living quarter.
Okay. All right. They should be happy now. They're getting rooms. You can stop sleeping on the floor. You need the holodeck so you can run Vulcan Love Slave. Yes, indeed. And Sav says, Kapla! You've rolled an 18, which means the Patak is frozen in fear by your battle cry. Yes, thank you, Sav. It is such a brilliant, brilliant take on D&D. For those of us who are just total nerds. I have a lovely 3 space here towards the front of the ship. Pardon, storage? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, that's that one. Like cargo bay storage? Because that's about all I've got. Okay.
Yeah.
Cargo bay it is. And that's another 4 cycles. But this building will be done in 1. All right. There we are. We are back. Emergency quarters. Of course it's done. Building is ready. Okay. Yay. We are good.
Voyager is starting to look really good.
It's getting there. We got a lot of work to do. Vulcan Love Slave, a great program you can run once every 7 years. So it was clearly written by people who had played D&D in the old days. Let us continue with this one. Again, very nice visuals.
Time for tactical, Mom.
Say that again?
It's your first proper space combat.
Yes, it is. Seems we expected, Captain. It's the Kazon. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling to chat. I'll have our Maquis Raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea. But let's see what the Kazon have to say first. Back for more, are you? Don't think your silk tongue will work this time. All we care about is getting home, Jabin. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. Oh, I'm sure you have another fancy speech prepared for the entity, but I won't allow it. We have no dispute with you. Of course not. You'd rather talk your way into getting what you want. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. I'm not as gullible as you think. The array's power is mine. Jabin, can we discuss this like 2 civilized... He's disconnected, Captain, and they're powering up their weapons. Battle stations! Okay. Each combat encounter, you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilize their specific strengths and abilities. Click on the symbols, blah, 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 blah. We know how to do that. Okay. So, select hero 1. Ow! Yeah! Sorry about that. We're going to take Tuvok because we got him at level 3. Unfortunately, Neelix is level 3, but his thing is rousing speech. I think not. How about Balana? She's got warp core overage. Overcharge, rather. And our last one, we have Chakotay with Maquis maneuver, Tom Paris with evasive maneuver, Harry with shield hacking, and Kess with telepathic attack. I don't really want a telepathic attack.
When you are under attack by multiple ships, Tom
Yes.
Paris's evasive maneuver I would think is amazing. But
Okay.
to bring Harry Kim's shield hacking for this fight, I think will be better.
Harry would be better, or...
Well,
Well, we have multiple opponents in this one. Do-
yeah, but they are weak if you look at your ship's power versus their ship's power. I brought Tom Paris on my first fight, and evasive maneuver is what evasive maneuver is in Star Trek Online. You have a little moment where you're
Okay.
not gonna get hit, but you're going up against a carrier, and that carrier has a lot of HP, even if it doesn't do that much damage, so it will take time to bring it down. So to be able to increase your damage over time is better than to...
Sav
Take
says,
damage.
so as usual, Neelix is useless. True that, Sav. Okay.
I'm surprised they didn't give us an option to throw Neelix out the airlock yet.
We don't have that option yet.
But don't they know that's what the fans want to do?
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Revenge is best served cold. It is very cold in space. Actually, it's not cold in space, Cliff. Because there's nothing to make cold. But that's a physics thing, not a thing.
One thing about Belana Core is warp core overcharge.
Yes.
To move faster.
Yes.
You don't need to move faster, you need to do more damage. So Chakotay with
His Maquis maneuver.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in that case you have 3 damage buffs. That would be better.
I can live with that. Okay, let's give it a shot then. The Voyager will
Lana
fight
and-
semi-autonomously. Phasers are fired automatically. Torpedoes manually. You control the ship by opening the command menu and deciding how to approach the enemy. Oh, this could be interesting. Okay.
So this is Star Trek rules. Do not fire torpedoes until shields are gone.
Okay.
Really? They finally did that correctly in the game?
Well, they always work better if you wait for the shields to get down. Okay, so how
Yeah,
do I
did you
find...
see all those nice buffs you had there? This fight is gonna be a breeze for you.
Yeah, I just need to know the mechanics of this.
It fights itself. All you need to do
Oh.
is click 1, 2, or 3, or click
Oh.
them with your mouse button.
Really?
That's it? Okay, how?
E for orders.
Okay.
You see it's highlighted with a white square down in your corner.
Mm-hmm. I see that. Okay. How do we get going on this one?
Click the offensive maneuver button that
Mm.
is blinking.
Weapons, warp core, shields, engines. Okay.
Weapons. Weapons.
Top one,
Okay.
right?
Orders. E.
E.
E. Orders, mom.
It hit
Fire
E.
orders.
I'm gonna have to learn how to think through this one again. So the ships fly automatically. I don't have to do anything, right?
Click 2, click 3.
Ah,
Click 1, 2, 3.
sorry. I am clicking
All
one
your
through.
abilities are ready.
1, 2, 3.
Defensive action, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. Great. How do I make it go? Make it go! No, that's not it. It says complete tutorial steps to continue. Tutorial steps are...
Whatever it highlights, usually.
Yeah, it's not letting me proceed, so I'm not sure where I'm stuck.
If you click the orders button again. Click the blinking button.
No?
No, the blinking button.
It was the blinking button. I want to steer the ship. That's where the problem keeps going. My brain's going, steer the ship, gosh darn it.
You don't have to steer the
I
ship,
know.
Well,
but you
that
should
doesn't
click
mean-
shift now so you can release your torpedoes.
I'm sorry, say that again, please.
Oh, you destroyed it already?
Apparently. It wasn't my plan. I'm trying to be
She
nice.
only has a limited number of torpedoes. She has to conserve those. She can be in the Delta Quadrant for quite some time. I already see the torpedo counter in my mind.
Okay. That's really weird. I feel like I didn't do anything. That went better than expected. Yeah, it took me forever to figure out how to fly it. Our radar is still in good shape. I'll keep it close by just in case more Kazon decide to show up.
That would be something if they program this game to...
You are strong, Captain, but there is strength in numbers. I have called for reinforcements. This array will be mine. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail he hooray! Well, aren't you persistent?
Hail D array, maybe?
Yeah, there's a missing T there. We need you to send us back where we came from. Impossible. I have barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Ocampa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive. You must let go of the Ocampa. Did you ever consider allowing the Ocampa to care for themselves? They're children. Children grow up. They need challenges. Maybe the Ocampa are stronger than you think. Send us home. You've dragged us into this. You need to send us... Captain, Jabin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access the array's systems to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the Ocampa. You must destroy it. Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded. Please, protect the Ocampa. The caretaker fades away, collapsing into an inert crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Ocampa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. Cliff, I wasn't doing a Kirk voice. I was doing it the way it's written in the script here.
So, they're there's a third option.
Yes.
One person stays behind on the array to self-destruct it, while the rest of the Voyager goes home.
Mm.
Yeah,
heroic
gee,
sacrifice.
Yeah, that's what Janeway should have done. If she was a good captain, that's what she should have done.
Janeway
Stay
says,
behind and send her crew home.
he's gone. She's not noble. I'm sorry, she's not noble. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Shall I try to access the primary control systems to send us back? So we have the option, destroy the array or access primary control systems to return home. Okay, this is our first moral choice, everybody.
And
Do-
they are highlighted as legendary choices.
They're both great choices. Do we destroy the array and save the Ocampa? Do we go home?
I mean, there's so many people who watch Voyager that just want you to return home
Go
and
home.
leave the Ocampa to rot.
Oh my gosh.
Go home.
That ends
Go
that
home.
ends the game right here.
Cliff says, use the doctor. He's a hologram.
But
Cliff-
you can't
Cliff
send
wins the
doctor
game.
down yet.
We
No,
can-
They don't have the
you
tech
cannot
yet.
send the doctor down yet. Because he's not got the mobile emitter yet.
Satelli says, let's see what happens if you go home. And Cliff says, go home and shorten the game.
Go home.
That will
Okay.
end the game.
We are going to
Yeah,
access
but-
primary
but
control
the-
systems to return home.
This is a demo, it won't let you play further anyways, so... we are
Oh well,
going
then
home.
get your ship home until they bring out the full version, and then stay.
Okay,
'cause
protecting the Ocampa would violate the Prime Directive. True. My responsibility is to this crew. True. Access the control systems. We're going home. You're abandoning the Ocampa?
Yay.
To heck with the Prime Directive. They deserve a chance to live. Reconsider. Destroy the array. Follow through. Success chance only 60%. Access primary control systems to return home.
There's a success chance! I failed mine!
Let's give it a shot.
Well, you have a chance to go home then.
It's my ship, Commander. Tuvok, now. Attempting to access primary control systems, Captain. The systems are unresponsive.
No!
I cannot initiate the transit program. Captain, the Kazon! They're preparing to board the array! You must destroy the array. Protect my people from the Kazon. It seems fate has made our choice for us. Tuvok, ready the tri-cobalt device. Target the array. What are you doing?
No, don't waste the torpedo.
The array's our only way out of here. You can't. I can, and I will. Tri-cobalt device is ready, Captain. We have one option, fire. Fire.
Fire, yeah. Fire. I cobalt devices are cool. Yeah.
We'll find another way home. I promise.
No,
Who do you
won't.
think you are, making the decision for all of us? It was the right decision, B'Elanna. The Ocampa. They remind me of our own people. We're fighting for a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Ocampa deserve that too. 70,000 light years. We're really stranded, aren't we? Great. Now I'll definitely miss my next Outmeet review. Missed behavior review should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. Thanks, Tuvok. Hadn't thought about that. Jaden is hailing us, Captain. You have made an enemy today. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Voyager's hull can be damaged in combat dialogues, blah, 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 blah. If the hull integrity reaches 0, Voyager will be destroyed and the game is over. Hull doesn't regenerate by itself. To repair the hull, assign a work team in the engineering office. Asteroid field, plasma storm, main deflector offline. Wow. Very
They're
interesting.
lying. We've been playing Stowe for years. Hull does repair.
Yeah, we know
itself
that.
without-
You can't fool us.
Hull can repair itself without sending repair crews.
Well, let's see what we
I don't
got in
think they got
sector.
the ablative armor stuff yet, though.
So we are going to this system, which is 7 cycles away. And off we go. Boo! Sop says fire everything. So you try a
I
choice that
would
wasn't
fire
in the show
2
and it won't let
torpedoes.
you. Oh, what are we doing here?
Oh. I'm hoping that they program in that you can get your crew home that way.
Well, we're going to get them home one way or the other. All right,
Well,
so
it's
we have a
kind of-
cargo bay that's in great shape. Looks like we've...
kind of self.
Go ahead.
No, it's kind of self-defeating if you can choose an option that is never going to succeed, right? Like, then why give us the option?
We can repair
So I
the
hope
shuttle
that in
bay.
the full
you
game
can.
that gets you home.
We have enough to
I
repair.
didn't read the failure message when I played through, so I didn't know it was chance to be able to get home. So
Apparently there isn't.
I will have to play it multiple times now to see if I can manage to unlock that bit.
Yeah. I gotta say, if it's going to auto-fail every time during the demo, I really do hope they fix that for the full game, that you can actually succeed in that.
That would be fun if you could at least once in a while. Hey, Elite, if you haven't watched SF Debris and his original review of Voyager, he goes on to explain why Neelix as a character is not a particularly great character. No hate on Ethan Phillips. I love the guy. But as a character, because they had so many writing teams writing in so many different directions, he basically comes across as consistently incompetent on everything.
Not just consistently incompetent. He like straight up lies.
Oh yeah, he straight up lies. I mean, we just saw that in the
And
opening thing.
He harms more than he helps before he fesses up and.
So he was supposed to be the breakout character for Voyager. He was supposed to be the Data, the Spock, the character that was the non-human focal point, so you can re-examine the human condition through an exterior set of eyes, which is very fundamental in Star Trek. It's always something that they feature.
It's originally, though, it's Tuvok.
No, Tuvok was not written to be the breakout character, because they'd already done a
No,
Vulcan.
But the thing is, during the original seasons,
Mm-hmm.
before they switched Kess out for 7 of 9,
Mm-hmm.
Tuvok pretty much fills that
He
role.
does, but that wasn't what he was supposed to do. So what was happening
I
is
know.
Neelix was designed and written into the story to be that character. The reality is that Tuvok became that character because I think the writers were still focused on the Vulcan as being the outlier, where it was supposed to be Neelix who was the one who was examining the human condition. But because he was so written as being Talaxian and never really compared himself to the humans around him, you didn't get to see that play. And what you did see was a character that was never fully developed or explained, so it was an awkward one. Why are my dogs barking?
He never contemplates how, the people on Voyager make choices that he would never make. He never really stops to contemplate that. If he did that more, then...
The side
No.
video? I don't know what you're talking about, Elite. We're talking about Neelix as a character and character design. No, he really doesn't. Hi, Pi! Oh. Mom, my game category is off, Mom. If you can fix it, that's fine, but I don't think it's crazy. He's insanely positive and peppy. I'll go with the insane. Hey, I have to go yell at my dogs for a moment. I'll be right back.
I mean, I don't hate Neelix. I just feel that Neelix falls short in every category when it comes to being with Starfleet. Right? It's like, Neelix, you don't belong on this ship. I'm surprised they haven't kicked you off at the very next planet saying, sorry, Neelix, go your own way.
Pi, I don't know if it's got an option for Star Trek Voyager. as a category. Hi there, evil dog. Yeah, no, Neelix, like I said, just was written, blab writing, and just a
He
fundamental
was supposed
to the
he
ship.
was supposed to be their guide. He was supposed to know about space, and he severely lacked in like really giving the crew of Voyager an easy ride through. Like,
Yeah.
sure, he knew about species being antagonistic, but he didn't know how to deal with them to get past them.
Thank you, Pi. Well, like I said, if you want an interesting analysis, but it takes forever, SF Debris' original reviews of Voyager are quite interesting. Positive and negatives. He points out when a story is well done, when a story isn't well done, its weaknesses and its strengths. And he points out where the writing of Neelix damages Neelix as a character. But you know what? That's okay. I'm going to fix that shuttle bay.
I still want to know how I lost 1% of durability on something that hasn't been used yet and isn't exposed.
Okay. Well, let's stock up in deuterium. But we're going to have to get over there first. Shuttle bay, ship. Plasma torch is done. Let's see if we can repair that. Already
No,
researched.
it's weird.
25% more research. Okay, that's going to take a while.
You know we can make deuterium, right?
Yeah, well, in this, once you get your ship to a certain level, it begins to make it by itself, and we don't have to go
No,
hunting for it.
I mean...
In real life, yeah,
you,
we can do it.
Me,
Yep.
everybody. Yeah.
Pi is our Scotty. You got that straight.
Yeah, it's
Right
just,
there.
You need to click the bay, Mom. You need to click the bay.
Did I not already click it? Oh, sorry. But it's done. We don't have anything else to do with it, right? Not enough energy to switch on.
Now
Wait.
you have clicked it.
how is there already a Delta Flyer in there?
It's
Delta Flyer, right?
for now. It is. We'll get around to it. Whether or not it's the Delta Flyer.
Or no,
Neelix
but-
was in this before Neelix was in this. I mean, so there's some small issues with it. In the meantime, we have to go get some deuterium.
I wonder if the people who like
Mom,
made that
you're,
game
you're
store.
around the planet.
Sorry. You are completely out of deuterium without the warp core. We'll shut down, blah, blah, blah. The skull gray matter. Fine. Fine. Let's grab that first. Yay.
You're good.
My asshole got about emergency rations. Great. The caretaker is dead. To prevent the Kazon... Thank you. Oh. 70,000 light years from home. Seems we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends. Kazon, Maquis, and Starfleet. But I respect you for it. Really? Their anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews on one ship stranded in the Delta Quadrant, fighting for survival. I know a thing or two about survival. The Maquis are a motley crew. We had to learn to put our differences aside and work together. To coexist. Coexist?
Are they ripping off lyrics from Queen?
Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer. First officer? You're willing to trust a Maquis with that responsibility? I'm learning to adapt. This is a new beginning. A chance to forge a new path. Together.
He literally said a line that comes from Princess of the Universe.
There's a lot of lines that aren't original in this. Neelix, Kess, you wanted to see me? Do you need anything else before you leave? Supplies, water, medicine, good taste? Well, that's what we wanted to discuss. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be a part of your journey. I can offer you so much in this sector, Captain. Need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook? Oh, you haven't lived until you've tasted my anglabasque. But more than that, Captain, I can be your morale officer. Keep those smiles bright on this long voyage home. I have a feeling you'll need that. A guide, a cook, and a morale officer? That's quite an offer, Mr. Neelix. And Kess, what about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there I don't know, so much to explore and discover. Perhaps this journey could help me understand my own telepathic abilities better, learn more, develop them. But I also want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realized I want to help people too. Maybe I could learn from him, assist in sickbay. I think the doctor would be glad to have you. Very well then, welcome aboard. Captain, you might want to see this. Looks like we've stirred up a little trouble. In a good way, I think. Unexpected guests. A sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over Jabin sparked a mass escape from the Kazon slave camp. Janeway wastes no time ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find another Talaxian, who was captured while exploring the Ocampa landscape. Gratefully joins the growing crowd of survivors seeking the doctor's care, plus 13 crew.
You happy I got you to make the final crew quarters now?
Say that again?
Are you happy I got you to make the final crew quarters now?
Yes, now I see why. All right, everybody, listen up. We have to deliver a speech. Are we going to deliver the overcoming differences, unite as one? The stand strong as one crew, defend ourselves? Or unite and explore the unknown and learn?
I vote 3.
Unite, explore the unknown, and learn. Any other votes here? We have unite as one, defend ourselves, explore, and learn.
I would say 1, but that's me.
Okay, we have
I don't think
two.
Lucky crew is so much into exploring.
Mom, my mic is peaking a bit. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm talking louder than I usually do. Let me turn that down now. There we go. All right, we have 2 votes for 1, 2 votes for 3.
Which one do you want, Mom?
What is the song? There is a song by Miracle of Sound, which would be Stand Strong as One Crew. So we're going to go with 2, because what the heck? We're alone in an uncharted part of the galaxy, facing unknown threats, but we will not cower. We will stand together as one crew, armed, and ready to fight for our survival. Okay, now we have to go to part 2. Chart new territories and seek solutions. Explore, but duty calls us home. And explore, but fight our way home.
These options seems too innocuous to not actually
1.
affect you in any sort of way.
Yeah. Well, okay, so the first one is chart new territories, seek solutions, but going home isn't in there. The second 2 both have home. One is exploring, but duty calls us home, so that's our goal. And the third one is explore, but fight our way home. So, both of us are getting us home on the second 2. One we're fighting, one because we know that's what we're supposed to be doing. Cliff says, Mr. Paris, take us home. And yes, Chakotay does have a uniform, and so does Balana.
Oh, look at that! I didn't notice that. They have changed uniform. Awesome.
Yep. Thank you very much, Cliff, for noticing that. Good evening, 47 Alpha Tango. So we have got a please take us home and a fight our way home. So we've got a fight our way home. Any other votes on this one?
I'd say 1.
Chart new territories, seek solutions?
Yep.
Yeah, because I feel that references looking for wormholes, anomalies, new technologies that can shorten
I can
journey.
go. I picked the first one. You guys can have this one as your second one. As the only Starfleet vessel in the Delta Quadrant that we know of, we'll continue to chart new territories and unravel the secrets of this region. But our objective is to return home. 75 years is unacceptable. We will innovate. End of speech. Adapt, overcome, reach home. End of speech. Never give up. Find a way together. End of speech. Analyze, innovate, find a way home. 1, 2, or 3?
3.
3.
3.
Okay, 3 it is.
That
We'll
seems
search for
more in
advanced
line with-
civilizations, wormholes, anomalies, and any breakthrough that can shorten our journey. We will analyze, innovate, discover. Somewhere along this journey, we will find a way back.
Mhm.
Never give up, never surrender. Satalia, that's exactly what I was thinking. Well spoken, Captain. Mr. Paris, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and valuable member of this crew. I hereby appoint you as our flight control officer. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. Perhaps a state that you would like to embrace more frequently from now on, Lieutenant Paris. Lieutenant Paris. Has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey, Harry, I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. Oh boy, imagine me becoming
Really?
captain one day.
Well, I mean, we've played Stowe.
We've played Stowe. We've played Stowe.
But,
Very well,
like,
gentlemen. As
He's
first
so
official act in your new
excited.
position, Lieutenant Paris, set a new course. We're flying home. Do, 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 do. You've reached the end of the demo. You made the brave choice to destroy the Caretaker's array, stranding your crew far from home for the greater good. The real adventure starts now. Add Star Trek Voyager across the unknown to your wish list and be ready to continue your mission when the game launches. Thanks for playing. So this is on Steam right now.
Can I
Free
say
download.
that was a very mean jab towards Harry.
Hey, we love Harry.
Funny,
You
but
can
We
Wow.
love Harry.
you can continue playing, pick up the rest of the resources on the rest of the planet, and
Yep.
progress your tech tree and.
So
keep
yeah, you
going
can
on.
keep going back in here and work some more on the ship and all that stuff. But there won't be any more to the storyline at this point.
No.
So they're talking about a release next spring. Am I right with that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So yeah, it's not bad, folks. So part 1, not bad. This is on Steam. Give it a shot. And second of all, do you like this? Trying out different Star Trek related games?
Yes.
So, see, Pi has been telling me to do this forever. I finally did it, Pi. I did it. I did it. And Satali says, too bad there was no Sir Robin to bravely run away. Indeed, indeed. Well, thank you all for joining me tonight. Really appreciate that. That was a nice, fun run-through. The mechanics are so different from Stowe that it takes me a little bit of time to get used to it, but it was kind of fun. Thank you, Taz, for letting me know this was out there.
No
And-
problem.
Let's see what else is out there, and maybe we can do another one next week, etc., until we see what else. I know Star Trek Armada 4 is out, and Star Trek Resurgence is out, which Pi walked me through, which I really enjoyed watching him play. So I might have to do that one again. Mom could play Resurgence, yes. Oh, Pi was playing Resurgence, and I was enjoying Pi playing it, so I may play it as well. So I'm going to get out of here, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on this different evening. I appreciate y'all being here. And hopefully the dogs will be a little bit quieter next time, but that's not really going to happen. I'd say we should go raid somebody, but Darkmom playthrough. Yes, thank you very much, Cliff. That's a good name for it. I was trying to think of a name. So everyone, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining me. Taz, thanks so much for letting me know this was here. Everyone,
No problem.
go home and have a fun time. Have a great evening, and we will talk to you tomorrow night. Take care. Yes, good timing there, Lolo. Bye-bye.